Weekly. I am your host, Jorge Hernandez. This week we'll be taking a look at all the top national and local MMA action. A lot of local news as we had last week. A few guys locally were in action this weekend as well. So we'll have those highlights and updates for you. One of them being John Dodson, unfortunately coming up short in a unanimous decision loss to Demetrius Johnson. We'll have a full breakdown of this one from our roundtable and also the highlights in our highlight segment. Another local guy, Las Cruces specifically, Austin Trout, returned Tuesday night, was victorious over Joey Hernandez. We'll have more information over how that bout went and, of course, what can potentially lay ahead for Austin Trout. Saturday night, Fidel Maldonado Jr. headline El Futuro, the Holmes boxing card at the Buffalo Thunder Resort and Casino. Also on the card with the Holmes brothers, Patrick Jr. and Brandon Holmes. Don't forget Brandon Munoz was also on that one. We'll give you the full results and the full updates to that. Nationally this past weekend, Sunday specifically, not a common date for boxing, but Anthony Durrell, former world champion, faced off against Marco Antonio Rubio. He won by unanimous decision. We'll have highlights of that one. In a championship fight in a surprising wide decision, Jamie McDonald and Tomoki Kameda. We'll give you guys the results from that one and also take a look at the highlights for that contest. PBC on, NBC, CBS, Spike, it's invading you guys' area. Here locally, we go back to the Buffalo Thunder Resort and Casino. Donald Sanchez will be making his return October 17 against Nick Rhodes. We'll give you more information over his opponent in our local segment. As far as more boxing, Friday night, another special day. Peter Quillin, Kid Chocolate, former WBO middleweight champion, will be facing Michael Zerafa on a card that features a pretty stellar co-main event between K9 Bundridge and Jamal Charlo for the IBF title on that one. And the biggest boxing news, of course, Saturday night, Floyd Mayweather Jr., for those that forgot, because his fight isn't nearly as hyped as his last three, against Andre Berto. The two will be fighting at a catch weight, it sounds like, maybe 147 pounds at welterweight. So we'll see what both guys weigh in on Friday night. But nonetheless, those are some of the topics we'll be taking a look at. We'll also be joined by Athletes Ready, Jerry Saavedra in our guest segment. So we'll be right back with the national, local headlines and the highlights. Stay tuned.